People just connected the dots. Turns out Blackrock is now putting cameras in streetlights. Sounds like science fiction, but only because you haven't seen this.
I'm also excited to announce that we are working with another industry leader, Ubiquia, to turn streetlights into smart ALPR and live streaming cameras. Without having to add a single pole in the ground, this partnership accelerates deployments and turns existing infrastructure into intelligent, interconnected tools for public safety.
That's the CEO of Axon, and it's now one of the hottest companies in the surveillance market.
Introducing Axon Outpost. This is not just another ALPR camera, it's two cameras in one. So just like Fleet, you have one camera optimized for license plate reading and the other for live video streaming with a wider field of view. Outpost runs edge-based vehicle signature AI, meaning it doesn't just capture plates, it recognizes vehicle make, model, color, visible damage, and even unique features like bumper stickers or roof racks. And it can be deployed anywhere with a flexible power source, including solar or wired power.
Counties are terminating their flock contracts and spending tens of millions of dollars to install Axon systems. And here's what they really don't want you to know about. 25% of Axon is owned by Blackrock, Vanguard, and State Street. You know, the same people who have openly said things like this.
We're going to have to change, and this is one thing we're asking companies. You have to force behaviors, and at Blackrock we are forcing behaviors. You know, what we are doing internally is if you don't achieve these levels of impact, your compensation could be impacted, okay?
We're doing the same thing.
And so it's just, you have to force behaviors. And if you don't force behaviors, whether it's gender or race, or just any way you want to say the composition of your team, you're going to be impacted. And that's not recruiting, it is development, as Ken said.
And to make matters worse, Axon CEO Rick Smith also sees himself as a hero.
At Axon, we stand at this unique intersection. We operate the largest connected camera network of public safety cameras and sensors in the world. Our mission extends beyond just transparency and accountability after events. We now have the potential to proactively safeguard society, promptly dispatching assistance and actively deterring violence. Our goal isn't to build a society defined by surveillance or incarceration, but frankly, one where violence and crime rarely occur because they just don't make sense anymore.
I'm sure the $164 million he made in a single year has nothing to do with this motivation.
Yeah, software and services up almost 40% year over year. So it's really going great. We're in this amazing position to take advantage of the AI era because we have over 1 million users out there that are using our body cameras, in-car cameras. We have eyes and ears out in the field, and we can listen and see what's happening and then apply AI to it. It's the business is really on fire.
Here's the scary truth, folks. While people were busy taking down flock cameras, they were already rolling out the replacement. And these new cameras are designed to be more stealthy, harder to detect. You're likely not even going to know you're being recorded. So the next time you see news about flock going down, just keep in mind it might be a distraction.
Axel, Winona police suspect that the cameras were stolen between last Wednesday and Saturday after they noticed that no activity was coming through on the cameras. Now, officers checked each location and found the poles where the cameras had been placed had been cut through. The poles were located nearby, but every camera is still missing.
Costco toilet paper causes cancer. That's what this man claims after holding it under a UV light and seeing something terrifying.
Toilet paper? Why does it have... Look at that, it's glowing. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think the camera's picking it up. But like literally there's these blue, like, looks radioactive, like from the top. Because I heard like the women's tampons had like chemicals in them, and then there was a big lawsuit, so I was playing with my UV light and look at, there's like, it's blue. Like, why would it light up blue? Like, here's the sink, right? This is a regular UV light, and then Like that's crazy. Here's my hand. So here I tore off the strand, and I'm gonna get it wet. Whoa, look at that. That looks crazy. That's like in there. So yeah, I mean, it does come off.
People in his comment section were absolutely horrified. They immediately started asking him to test other brands of toilet paper, and the results shocked a lot of viewers. Some people are even saying they might have to start stealing public toilet paper. And here's where it gets even crazier. Even tampons have this weird substance that glows under UV light. And since we're talking about this, women are checking brand new sanitary pads, and what they're finding inside is sparking outrage online.
Okay, so we saw this on TikTok, right? All right. Always pad. It is brand new. Take it down so I can see it. Turn it around. Okay. Look, you don't see anything on it. It's brand new. Obviously, I just took the back off. Now put it back up to the light. That is mold. Oh,
that's crazy.
My God.
When we first had it up here, it was just green. I'm like, all right, ain't really shit, but I still don't like that color. And then we flipped it, and then we was like, oh shit, yeah, nah, bro, that's disgusting.
Hi everyone, this is going to be my first video I make, and this is because I'm scared for my life. I don't know if it's with other girls. So look at this. I've just opened my pads. I entered my periods yesterday, and I always use Oris every time. Since I started my periods, Oris has been my G. So this time I was scrolling on my TikTok, and I find girls talking about how these pads are not good, are not nice, and I'm like, yo, you're lying. But when I checked mine out, see what I found. Guys, look at this. Mind you, this is new. I've just opened it. It looks clean outside, like nothing is there. But have a look at this when you...
And some women are sounding the alarm, claiming tampons are poisoning them. Arsenic and lead have been found even inside of organic tampons.
So apparently every single tampon you can buy is filled with arsenic and lead. Even the organic ones. Even the organic ones. The ones that are supposed to be better for us. Yeah, they're filled with traces of toxic metals. And if you didn't know, lead is a neurotoxin. There is literally no safe level of exposure for this metal. And it can cause serious damage to our brain and our nervous system. And this is especially the case in developing bodies. And I also found out that apparently this can be stored in the body long term. The lead, right? The toxic metals, they can be stored in your body and you can actually pass it on to your children. So apparently it can be literally stored in a woman's bones. And when they have a child, it can be passed on to them, which can cause premature birth or something we won't talk about.
The internet is losing it after watching Trump's ambassador to Switzerland. What do you notice?
Hello, I'm Callista Gingrich. On behalf of the United States Embassy, I wish the Swiss people a happy National Day. Today, Switzerland celebrates its independence, freedom, and democracy. Values Americans deeply understand and cherish. The United States is proud to celebrate with you as a friend and partner. Happy National Day.
People are asking if Callista Gingrich was replaced with some kind of AI agent. They say she looks like Hollywood's version of artificial intelligence. Others are disturbed by the way she blinks in these videos. Even in the videos that look real, her blinking is catching people off guard.
President Seepley, Chairman Monahan, honorees, trustees, faculty, graduates, family, and friends. Good afternoon, and congratulations to the Ave Maria School of Law class of 2020. It's an honor to be with you.
So what's really going on here? Is this just a bad use of AI or something else entirely? And who even approved this?
Hello, I'm Callista Gingrich, the United States Ambassador to Switzerland and Liechtenstein. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is just around the corner. 11 host cities in the U.S. are eagerly awaiting thousands of visitors for this extraordinary event. The FIFA World Cup brings nations together in a spirit of unity, fair play, and mutual respect. We look forward to welcoming you to the United States for this historic tournament.
Home buyers and sellers across America are freaking out after hearing what Chase is up to, a $750 billion investment to help people buy homes. So what's the catch here?
Whoa, wait a minute. If this doesn't tell you that housing has turned into a complete and total scam, I don't know what else to I don't know else to help you. JP Morgan drops $750 billion, that's almost $1 trillion, to fix the housing crisis. Yeah, we're going to fix it. And what they mean by fix it is we're going to make it so easy for you to get into a house. We are going to take anybody that's living and breathing. If you have a pulse, we are going to help you get into a house because we care that much about you. We love you. We just want to get you into a house. Don't you want a house? You want a house, don't you? You need a house, right? You want a house. Why are they so desperate to get everyone into a house? Oh, I don't know. Property taxes? Could that possibly be it? The more people in houses, the more people have to pay taxes, HOA, insurance. I mean, I'm sure insurance companies are like, please give them money so they can give it to us. It's a scam, folks. It's literally turned into a scam. And there's the receipt. If I had a microphone, I would drop it right now.
The card reader is lying to you.
So the bill is $158 and this is 20%. But when we do it on our calculations, how much are we gonna leave tip? And now they're saying $20 is 9%.
It doesn't give you the option to not tip.
Don't just punch in 15 or 18% because my check came out to 60. And they're saying 18% is almost $30 out of 60. That's a 50% tip. So they're trying to trick us. Look, if you hit 20, it makes it 33. 18, 29. That's not right. So it's actually $12. 18, I think 20% is actually $12. Don't get bamboozled. Don't just start clicking stuff.
Restaurants are quietly finding new ways to drain your wallet. And this guy just caught another one.
The really sneaky thing some restaurants are doing now is bringing a mobile electronic card reader instead of a printed receipt. They're digital here, huh?
What was that?
So they're digital here.
Yeah,
Restaurants like them because they're convenient and contactless. But another big reason restaurants love them is because customers can't see the itemized breakdown. So where's the...
I got the receipt.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
No worries. All you see is a total, you tap your card, and you walk away without ever knowing you got hit with an extra fee. So 75, CNF 60. What's the CNF?
CNF, so we're not a part of the student reward. So it's like a fee that they put on the bill because they charge us.
But here's the thing. That fee adds zero value to your meal. It's not a service charge that goes to the server. It goes into the restaurant's pockets, and they count on tourists not noticing or not caring enough to ask about it. The CNF fee may not seem like a lot, but if you end up eating at several strip restaurants that charge the fee, that money definitely adds up over time, and it's money you could have used to have fun. So here's what you do. Before paying, ask to see an itemized printed receipt. If you see a CNF fee, politely ask the server or manager if they can remove it. They remove it?
Yeah, I can remember.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Give me 1 second. I'll do that for you and I'll be right back, okay?
Thank you. There's a good chance they will waive it immediately because they know it's a ripoff. Fortunately, every time I've heard of someone asking to have it removed, they have been successful.
And here's the thing, even places like Chick-fil-A are doing it.
I don't know if I'm late to the party, but what is a public improvement fee from Chick-fil-A? What is that, Chick-fil-A? What is a public improvement fee for $2?
There are even cases where restaurants are adding the tip to your bill without your consent. They know full well most people aren't reading every line on that receipt. Dodge is trying to sell these $80,000 cars for less than 40 grand. A 50% wipeout, and people still won't even look at them.
Check it out, they're the worst selling vehicle in America right now. They've been sitting on the lot for over a year, and they're 50% off, so you can get them down from 80K down to 39 grand. No joke. So
I Googled, what's the worst car in America for sale right now? And that's how I got to this car, because believe it or not, believe it or not,
expect nothing else.
We can buy this car today. I hope we're 50% off. None other than the Dodge Charger EV.
Dodge Charger EV?
Yes, you love electric cars. Hey, end of the day, brand new car. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We just bought a $79,000 car for 50% off, brand new off the lot.
I need 50%.
If it's half,
that.
I'll write a check right now.
Let's do this. Why don't we take it for a ride? See if you like it.
Oh, we don't need it. We don't even need it.
Not allowed.
There's half off. It's done deal.
39.45. You can get pretty bad with the bone Tesla. 39.45.
Will they do it for that much?
I'm gonna find out from that dude that said hello.
Okay. All right, guys. Here's the status update. They came back at 58,000. Then they came back at 53. We said it literally has to be 50% off. We're thinking now we don't know if we want it at 50% off. We did commit to the fact that if they gave us 50% off, we were going to do it. So we'll just see.
I was hoping this wasn't gonna happen.
We're doing 50% off. On the vehicle. Well, hold on. Let me check this out.
Those fees looking like
39,485. They got there.
Oh my.
If you have ever wanted a Charger, now may be the time to lowball the absolute out of dealers. The Dodge Charger tops America's slowest selling vehicles with a staggering 385-day supply, meaning it would take Dodge 385 days for them to sell all remaining inventory on dealer lots if they did not make a single other one. Right now, there are about 10,000 sitting on dealer lots with only 1,200 sold so far this year. So if you want one, feel free to lowball as much as possible.
You want free electricity? You'll have to put a mini data center in your home like this guy. Pay just $150 a month and get free electricity, high-speed internet, and a backup power system.
So yeah, I'm the first one to have a mini data center in my house. They're paying me monthly to house this data center. Pretty sweet. So if you can't beat them, work with them, I guess, you know. So anyways, this data center went in a couple days ago, and it's producing all of your Google results in the 100 square mile from this location. So if you were to type in, hey Google, what's the weather like tomorrow? I could modify this system to say, don't worry about it, it's gonna be 500 degrees, you won't make it out alive. That's the kind of thing that this is producing. So they're paying me money to have this here, information's coming in, and I'm able to send the information out.